How you doing, man? Y'all now tune in to Talk About It TV, man. Rico Ruger, man, .40. Follow, subscribe, like, share. Bear with me, y'all. I'm sorry about the inconvenience of the camera. I'm sorry about the volume if it's too low. I'm working on another camera. I got one, and the camera is tore up right now, so I'm in the process of purchasing another camera, y'all. So hopefully next couple of videos, everything should be in tune. I'm gonna have editing clips. I'm gonna have all the whole 9 yards for y'all, But meanwhile, this is a big popular discussion that I want to talk about, and I want to share my opinion with y'all. Once again, you're watching Talk About It TV. We review, we talk about everything, general life, guns, cars. I'm doing everything, y'all. Everything for the houses, up to life, to expenses, to money, But today we're on a discussion about 3 cars, y'all. 3 cars that people are generally thinking of buying. Are you in the mix of buying a car? One of these 3 brands, then you might want to stay tuned. Stay here and listen to what I gotta say, because this all, from my opinion and my perspective, what I know about these 3 cars, I think it can be useful information for somebody that's wanting to purchase one of these 3 cars. Okay, y'all. We're going. I'm a Chevy man, a GMC man. I always be. I got GMCs and Chevys. I always bought it. I heard stories about Fords, Dodges, and so on. Oh, they're not good, American made, and blah blah blah. Whatever. You're gonna hear stuff about any car. So I'm not knocking no car. I'm not saying that Fords are bad, because I've seen Fords with 300,000 miles. I've seen Hondas. I've seen all kind of good cars, y'all. But we're talking about these 3 Mopar cars in generally today. So that's what we're talking about. If you're in the mix of, I'm sorry, y'all, for the camera. If you're in the mix of buying a Dodge Challenger, and this is just Challengers, y'all. This is just a Dodge Challenger related. You know what I'm saying? Theory, not even theory, but my opinion and what I know based on what I've done and how I drove these 3 cars. First off, we're going to talk about a V6 Dodge Challenger, y'all. RT. Well, not an RT, but V6 Challenger. So I'm sorry, y'all. And don't bash me in the comments about the video and the volume, because this is recording off my phone because my camera's broke right now, y'all. I have a $600 camera that's broke. And so don't ask me how it got broke. I don't know. I'm mad about it, but it is what it is. This is what I got for now. And once again, there's no car clips are going to be included on this. There's nothing till tomorrow. My next video, y'all will see. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to tell you like this. Y'all see. And from this day on, you will see car clips, funny footage, editing, all this. But this is not editing. This is straight off the top right now. Wasn't thought it, wasn't processed. This is straight from my heart and my opinion that I can give somebody that's trying to purchase one of these 3 cars. So first off, that being said, we're talking about a V6. Second, we're talking about a 5.7 liter. Third, we're talking about a 6.4 Scat Pack, RT or SRT. Okay, with that being said, let's talk about the V6s. They're great cars, reliable. V6s, I always own the V6. I own a couple of V6s, I own a couple of V8s. Not Challengers, but I'm just saying in generally V6s. Well, the V6s have good gas mileage. They're a good everyday car. Some of them have power, turbo charge, whatever. Some of them got good power, man. Some V6s are real good, So, it is what you get. It is how you buy things, and it is what suits you as, your personal needs, and what you are based off of what you like and what you don't like. So, a lot of guys out here buying V6s. I'm not knocking y'all. I'm not. If you're worried about gas, about a V8 or 6.4, or even, a 6.1 or 6.2, then I understand, I understand, if it's something that you got to travel a lot with, I understand it all plays a factor. But from my opinion, I want a muscle car. So I've been looking at all 3 of these cars, y'all, and I went in that row. I test drove a V6. Went to the car lot, test drove it. It was Ontario red, sunroof, brand new. I think it had 32 miles on it. 2019, brand new. V6 Challenger. What is it? SXT. Whatever. Don't quote me if I'm not right, y'all. Like I said, none of this is wrote down, but I think it's the SXT V6 Challenger. I drove it. I liked it. Fast. Oh yeah, me. And put this in perspective. I'm going to look for a muscle car, y'all. I want a true muscle car. Well, I said, even though I know personally that V6s are not a muscle car, but I still got that same look as a muscle car, why not test drive it and see what I like about it? So I went to the dealership, 5 minutes from my house. They had one, like I told you, Ontario red, sunroof, cloth seats, brand new, nice, clean, black wheels, had a black package on it, black wheels, black stripe on it. Yeah, I had a black stripe on it. And I'm at the test drive it. So I took it out 30, 45 minutes. I liked it. Come back, he said, you ready to buy that car? You ready to work a deal on that car? I said, I don't know. I said, give me a couple of days. Let me, make my decision. Already in my mind, I went there not to buy the car. I went there just to test drive, to see what I like about it, to see if it was right for me. So after test driving it for 30 minutes, I came to a conclusion. At the end of the day, it's a V6. When I started up, it was quiet as a mouse. Couldn't hear nothing. I wanted something with some rumble in it. So I did my research. I looked up 5.7s. A lot of people, oh yeah, 5.7 got the rumble. Well, me, I had a Jeep Grand Cherokee that had a 5.7 in it. And I loved it. It rumbled. I never got stuck in traffic. In the snow. I'm sorry, y'all. In the snow. I was out riding around everywhere. Tires never slipped. A good motor. It ate a little bit of gas, which you're going to get that out of a V8. You got to suspect that, coming into it. So I said, all right, well, I drove it. I had it for a while, and I loved it. So I said, let me, when I left that car lot, I thought about it. I said, well, let me go somewhere else and test drive a RT. About 2 days later, I went to another car lot. I test drove a RT. I test drove a Charger and a Challenger, to be exact. So I said, well, the Charger's got, 4 doors. The Challenger only got 2 doors, so I got more room in the Charger. Well, I test drove the Charger. I liked it. 5.7 rumble, got up on it, power. It's like, oh, it looks good. Good options in it. Sunroof. The Brembo brakes, the you had red caliber Brembo brakes on it, for a RT, and I said, man, that's crazy, I think it was like I'm not sure if it was a Daytona, y'all, 5.7, I can't remember, I don't know, it was a 5.7, that's all I know. I can't remember what it was, but it was a 5.7 Charger, had a V8 5.7. I got on it. I got on the highway, got it up. The guy came with me. He came with me, y'all. He drove it for about 20 minutes, showed me everything in it, the sports mode, and I fell in love with it. I didn't let him know, I loved it. I got behind the wheel, got it up, that rumble. I was like, yeah, this thing, this is what I want. This is what I want. This is what I want. Well, in coming to these days of me looking around, I also been waiting on another dealership that had a packages of 6.4 Scat Packs coming off the truck within a couple of days. So prior to me test driving this RT 5.7, the other dealership called me while I was there, text me. We got them in, come by today, here's my number, call me as soon as possible. So we get back to the lot. He said, well, what's up? You want to make this happen? Can we work a deal out? I said, give me a couple of days, let me think about it. Because like I said, I went there not even going to say, well, I'm going to buy this car and get it off the lot and today and but I fell in love with it. But I had it in my mind that I want to drive all 3 of them before I make my final decision. So that being said, I drove the V6, I drove the 5.7, but I haven't drove the 6.4 liter. So I said, well, let me go down there. So he said, I'm available right now if you can come down. So I get back in my car, text him, can I come now? Yeah, yeah. So I jump in the car, tell that dealership, bye. I'll call you tomorrow if I make my decision. I'll go home. Me and my wife are going to sit down and try to think about, a number we want to be at and see how close y'all can get to the number. So he said, I appreciate it. Here's my card. Don't forget, man. He said, in 2 days you don't call me, I'm calling you. So I gave him my number. I left. I went straight from that dealership about almost 45 minutes away to look at the Scat Packs. So I said, all right. Well, my wife wasn't with me at the time. And I went by myself. So I headed straight to the dealership. And again, y'all, this is going to be a short, inconvenient video, probably 15 to 20 minutes, no longer than that. We're already about maybe 10, 12 minutes. So I'm trying to talk fast because I don't want to bore y'all, and I want y'all to hear this from my opinion. So I said, yeah, real quick, let's go back over the V6. V6 is a good car, good on gas, but it's lacking the power and it's lacking the sound. I want that sound package. I want that sound. I want that rumble. So I want that power, not just having the look of a muscle car. I want it all in one, So I came to conclusions already and cut the V6 out of my mind. I said, nah, I don't want it. I didn't tell them that, but in my mind, after I test drove it, I said, nah, I don't want it. I liked it, but at that time, I was like, oh, I'm still going to drive all three before I make my decision. So, but I never let the dealership know that. All three different dealerships I went to. So, that being said, I told y'all I went and drove the RT, the 5.7. I fell in love with it. I said, oh, this is enough good power for me. This is enough power for me. This right here might be the one. This right here might be the one. Well, another dealership that I've been waiting on the Scat Packs to come through, the 6.4 liters, they finally texted me right after I was test driving the RT. So I rushed down there to after that dealership, I rushed down to where the 6.4 Scat Packs was, Challengers. He had some Chargers, Challengers. He had a TA 392. He had a Charger 392, and he had a Challenger 392. So he said, how can I help you, man? And he said, was you, still interested in a Scat Pack? And I said, yeah, I was. I'm interested. He said, well, I think you need to drive the 5.7, if it's, a couple of thousand, if it's out of your price range, And at that time, I didn't put none of the prices together, but only on the V6. You can get a new one for around $26,000, maybe with a couple of that, maybe 1,000 or 2,000 miles on it, if that, you can get one. And so I said, oh, that price point's not bad, but still yet, I'm not getting a muscle car, y'all. So I cut the V6s out of my mind. I just cut them out of my mind. I said, if anything, I'm going to go with the 5.7 and be happy, And that, what I really want. Because I thought if I bought the V6 a couple months later, I'm going to be killing myself like, dang. I should have got the V8, the Rumble. I should have got the V8, a little bit more power, you know what I'm saying? And 375 horses, that's a pretty good amount of power, I hear people all day talking about, the Hemis are the way to go, so, and me still not following no path, but, Hemis are good motors, and the people, they put Hemis in trucks, y'all, heavyweight trucks, you know what I'm saying, that pull shit for years to come, that's got 200,000 and 300,000 miles on it. So the Hemis are somewhat of a good engine. And that's what I'm looking for, a good, durable, reliable engine, with good, efficient gas mileage, y'all. So I fell in love with the RT that I drove. Like I said, it was Go Mango, I'm sorry. The RT was Go Mango. He had two of them. He had a Go Mango, and then he had a white one. And the V6 was a Ontario Red. But he had a Go Mango and a white one. He had a Go Mango Charger, and an all white out, like a white out Challenger. So he said, he said, have you drove the Charger? I said, no, I haven't drove the Charger, but I'm not interested in the Charger because I think 4 doors is not a muscle car to me. Even though it's got the, the V8 in it, it's still a family sedan, to me, And like I said, don't knock me, y'all. This is just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So he said, well, still, let's drive it. We're going to drive both and tell me how you like it. So I got behind the Charger. drove it about 10 minutes up and down. We got on the highway, got on it. I mean, I was like, yo, I'm impressed. They drive pretty good. I didn't think, you know, I wasn't expecting the way that the Chargers drove and how they are, how they reacted. You know, when you put your feet down on the pedal, I said, man, these, you know, they're good cars. They got power, you know. But the only true thing in my mind was 4-door and 2-door, you know. So I'm thinking to myself, all right, 4-door is not bad, you know. And this being said, y'all, the Challengers already weigh 4,200 pounds. So the Charger's probably going to weigh about 4,400 pounds, 4,350. This is just an estimate. You know, you got 2 more doors, a bigger back seat back there. So, of course, it's going to weigh a little bit longer, you know, if not too much. But you got 2 more doors, 2 more windows. So, you know, of course, the Charger's going to weigh more than a Challenger. And of course, that y'all know that. But, and so I thought about it, you know. I like them, but let's test drive the Challenger because that's what I came for. That's just like if you're going to buy a Mustang, you're not going to buy a Honda because you already got your mind set on a Mustang. So that being said, we drove the Challenger. So I got in the Challenger. He asked me, did I like it? I said, yes. I drove it, got on it. I liked it. You know what I'm saying? I said, oh, yeah, I like it. I loved it, really. You know, the 6.4 Challenger, I loved it. And I said, you know what? In my mind, this car is better than the RT. It's got more power. You know, there's more bang for my buck. You know, with that being said, I initially thought to myself, was this good enough? Y'all, I'm sorry for the volume level. My wife just came home from work, so y'all bear with me. Don't knock me in the comments. Like I said, I'm sorry once again, but let's get back to the point. The point is that the 5.7s are good. They have enough power. They are real good. I mean, I encourage anybody, if you're going to buy one of these cars, y'all, a 5.7 is a reliable and a good V8. That's just the point saying, and you could do a lot of mods to it. But that's my thing. I'm not planning on doing no mods, you know. I don't want to buy a 5.7 and then try to mod it up to a 6.4, you know. If I'm going to do it, in my opinion, I would rather buy a 6.4 and just leave it alone. Do a couple little intakes, maybe exhaust, you know, do a couple little things, get a little bit more horsepower here and there, and be happy with it, you know. Because, I mean, me, you know, stepping up to a Demon or a Hellcat or a Red Eye, you're looking at bigger payments, you're looking at more insurance, you know, you're looking at more tires, you know, more gas being wasted, you know. So, I mean, it just, all that plays a factor to me. This might be different to everybody's scenario. But what I was saying was, I picked up and drove the RT, the 5.7. I fell in love with it. And then that same day, you know, like an hour later, I drove the Scat Pack. And then I said, oh my gosh, in my mind, I did not let the guy that came with me, I didn't let him know that I love this car. That's one thing you can't do. You can't let it, I mean, I was so blown to the fact that I love the Scat Pack. I was like, this might be the one. You know, but I'm not going to let him know that. So we come back from the test drive. And he's like, yo, so what do you think? I was like, I like, you know, both of them. I like the Charger Scat Pack and the Challenger Scat Pack. But from my, you know, I told him from my perspective, I would probably want to buy the Challenger Scat Pack because I think it's a more modern day muscle car. It's one of the, you know, still muscle cars that look like the ones back in the days, you know, just a more modern look to it, but it's still the 2-door coupe. That's what I like, you know, what I always liked. That's what I always wanted. So I said, you know, I'm going to stay with the Challengers. And that's not knocking nobody with a Charger. I got a couple of friends that have Chargers, you know what I'm saying? And they're good cars, reliable cars. You know, and that's the only car they got. Plus, they got families, so they got 4 doors. But in my case, I own a couple, thank God I own a couple of SUVs. So if I want to take a family trip with me, my wife, and my 2 girls, you know, we can get in one of the SUVs and take a trip. So it's not a thing. But that does play a factor. If this is going to be your only car plus a family car, I would recommend people to step up and get the Charger, whether it's the 5.7 or the 6.4. So, like I said, different scenarios are for different folks, y'all. But like I was saying was, yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. My wife was showing me something. My daughter flew out of town to Florida. She's going to be gone for a couple of days. She was showing me the flight. on the phone. So I'm sorry for, you know, that little crazy moment. But anyway, y'all, like I said, we're almost up, probably at 20 minutes. I'm not going to have much more longer on this. I'm going to cut it short right here. But what I was saying was I test drove all 3 cars, y'all. And all 3 cars are different for different folks. In my scenario, I wanted a muscle car, a true muscle car look, and a true muscle car sound, and a true muscle car power. So therefore, I chose to go with the 6.4 liter, y'all. And with that being said, I got the 6.4. You can see, I mean, it's just a week, you know, smoke show, you know, everything with all the packages, you know, on it. But I owned the car for, let's say, with roughly almost 2 weeks. And I have to say, y'all, I love the car. It's just everything that I wanted. I mean, I love the RT. I love the VST, the SXT, but the XST lacks power. It lacks a couple things that the RT has, and the RT lacks a couple things that the 6.4 lacks. But we're all talking about money related, y'all. What is your best bang for your buck? What is your insurance going to be? What about gas every day? You know, you got to, all this plays a factor, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't in it for the gas. I already done put that in my mind, knowing that I got to, you know, save money back from like quit smoking cigarettes and getting, you know, using that for gas every week. And this not being my everyday driver, you know, I'm sorry, y'all. It's, you know, my wife is came in here again, y'all. I'm sorry. Like I said, this is not gonna be cut out. This is no editing. This is my first video, y'all. So bear with me, and I'm sorry again for all the inconvenience that is happening during this video shooting. But I want y'all to see this from a true heart perspective. No editing. No, this is a real footage of nothing being cut out. This is just straight forth footage that I'm showing y'all. And that's why I want to keep it that way, because I'm real and I like being original. Which, not to say once I get my camera, you know, we're going to have editing. We're going to have different little things for y'all. You know, we're going to keep that. That's a little something for y'all to look for. This is my first video, y'all. So hit that subscribe and like. But like I said before we end it, I chose a 6.4 liter. And I owned it for a couple weeks now. And y'all, I can't say nothing. I mean, there's 2 or 3 things I can say bad about all the Challengers. You know what I'm saying? But far as reliability, you know, far as power, you know, far as gas mileage, I mean, it's not that bad, y'all. I mean, they're really not. But I love my 6.4 liter. And I would say that, and if I had a chance to do it all over again, I think I would do it all over again, y'all. Like I said, haven't owned the car for a year yet. I owned the car for 2 weeks, so this is 2 weeks of my knowledge. But like I said, I drove all 3 trim levels. And like I said, the 6.4 is in the middle, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It is in the middle, you know, of the red eye, of the demon, of the price, of the gas point of view. It's all in the middle. And I would say, you know, if you're going to get a 5.7 and you're planning on doing mods, then, and, you know, you're trying to get to a Hellcat level, you know, why don't you just buy a Hellcat? I mean, why would you buy, you know, a lot of people say, oh, I want to be a sleeper. But why are you buying, you know, and putting 15 to 20 more $1,000 in it when you could have just bought a used Hellcat for 45 to 50,000? You know what I'm saying? It had the same power that you're trying to match up to be, you know? So that's just me, y'all. You know, and like 6.4s, I done research. 6.4s, reason why I bought a 6.4 because it's got the power. You know, so it's got 485 horses. That's good enough. That's well enough power for a daily driver or for you know, any man to have. You know, 700 horsepower. That's nice. But do I need it? I don't race. You know, 485 horses is plenty enough for a daily driver. It's plenty enough even to go race if I really want to do it. But I don't race, you know. But like I told y'all, I always wanted a muscle car. So I wanted the power, I wanted the looks, and I wanted the sound. So, and that's all 3, you know, that I think is manageable, you know, and money-wise and perspective, it's not overboard, it's not under, you know. You know, to play hard, you gotta pay hard, man. I mean, that's the, you know, you buy shit cheap, shit breaks down. You know, you buy a $2,000 car, it's not gonna last you for 20 years. You know, you buy a used car, you don't know what's going on with where it been at and the person that abused it before you got it. So therefore, if you buying any one of these three cars, I mean, you know, for what reason that you know, if you're racing, then you might want to get a 6.4. If you just won't like the look of it and don't care about performance, hey, get a V6. You know what I'm saying? Save a little bit of money, get your V6 year by year, add a little bit to it if you want to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking nobody, y'all. And we're almost under 30 minutes. I said I was going to keep it long. We're almost done, y'all. But I want to just tell y'all, I chose the 6.4. My next video, y'all going to see it. We're going to hear it. We're going to do some starts. We're going to do maybe some pulls. I'm going to show y'all, walk y'all around it. You know, this is just my first introduction video, man. Talk About It TV, man. And like I told y'all, it's Mopar and no car. You know, I never owned a Dodge. This is my first Dodge that I ever owned. And like I said, y'all, I'm astonishingly happy with it. And I'm glad for making the decision that I did. I don't regret nothing. You know, I don't regret it, y'all. I do not regret it. We got many more videos coming in the future on different topics, on different things. It's just not a car channel. We do reviews on everything. I talk about everything, y'all. That's why it's called Talk About It TV, because we talk about everything. So within a day or two, we will, you know, maybe tomorrow, which it might be raining, so I probably won't be able to shoot the video tomorrow. But within a couple of days, y'all, upon this video, subscribe. I will put another video out, and we are going to see my car. We're going to hear it, and I'm going to tell y'all 10 things that I like about it and try to find the things that I don't like about it. But, you know, like I said, gas is barely good, man. I'm not out here, you know, throwing a foot on the pedal, burning rubber every corner. I mean, I've been getting right at almost 20.2 miles per gallon, you know, and that's riding around, that's riding to work. But these 2 weeks, that's what I've been getting, you know, and it's pretty good. And I haven't even, you know, I put it in sport a little bit, track mode, you know, and that's a couple of things that you can't get with the RT. They only come with sport mode. But the 6.4, you can get track, sport, the auto, and customize it. You know, so you got 4 different modes you can put your car in. Auto is like 4-cylinder. You know, if you ain't doing too much, it slows down and saves a little bit on gas. You know, so I mean, you know, it all varies, y'all. Like I said, I know most of y'all know about it, so I'm not gonna go through all the details. Which we're gonna have another video for all this. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is my first introduction video. I was trying to keep it under 30 minutes. We're almost at that level right now. So like I said, y'all, once again, like, subscribe, follow your boy, share it, man. You know, this is my little say hi to all y'all, you know what I'm saying? And stay safe during this COVID. But like I said, the next pretty day, I'm going to shoot a video and we're going to see what my Challenger 6.4 Scat Pad look like. So, like I said, y'all watching Talk About It TV. Go follow me, hit that subscribe button, fuck with your boy, and we're going to get to it. Videos are going to get way better, you know. This is just my first introduction video, and I did record me buying the car, personally, you know, getting the car, the first day of the car. So, we, you know, maybe one day this week, I might go ahead and upload it. And, you know, it's like maybe a 10-minute video and show y'all, you know, my process of me buying the car and my first thought of it when I got in the car and drove it home, and hear some pulls, because I did like 2 or 3 pulls in it. You know, the car only had like 2 or 3 miles on it. But that's my thing, y'all. I don't like to buy stuff used. And like I said, we were almost at the 30-minute mark, and I told y'all 15 to 20. So I pushed it a little bit longer from all my wife walking in, my dogs, me getting another cigarette. But like I said, y'all, I appreciate y'all watching this video. And, you know, being said again, it's all up to you. Think to yourself, why do you want a car, and what kind of car you want, and what trim level, packages, options that apply to your needs. Don't worry about what other people think. But, you know, this is just what you think. You're going to be the one that has to buy a car, that has to look at it every day, that has to pay for it, whatever. So, therefore, let it be you, you know what I'm saying? But my opinion, in those 3 models, I would go with the 6.4. It's the more bang for your buck. I mean, from the 6-cylinder, I mean, you're getting a 6-cylinder, y'all. You're not getting nothing spectacular. They're fast too. I'm not gonna say they're not fast, but you know, if you're out here racing, you probably don't want to get a 6-speed. I mean, a 6-cylinder, unless you're, you know, doing some camming and all this shit. But still, like I said, in my opinion, I wouldn't waste my money, and then you're gonna fuck up your warranty. You know what I'm saying? Your warranty's gonna be voided out for doing engine work and all this. So why not just buy a 6.4 and be happy with it? You know what I'm saying? Have you enough power you need? 485 horses is plenty enough for me. 375 horses are pretty well enough. But like I said, I wanted a true American muscle. I always liked the 392s, and I just never could find one. So I just decided to order me one brand new and be done with it. But that being said, y'all, and oh yeah, the color of my car, I ain't gonna show y'all yet, but the color, I'm gonna tell you, the color of my car is Smoke Show. If you see it right here on the, you can see it right here, Smoke Show, y'all. Smoke Show 2020 Dodge Challenger. So, like I said, I'm in love with the car. I love it. If I could do it all over again, I would. I got the best bang for my buck. I got everything I wanted in the car. All the options, all the packages I wanted. I finally found it. If you're out here looking for one of these 3 cars, don't just stumble upon the first car you see and try and get happy and buy it. Look around, y'all. Take some time. Do some research, because there is a car out there in your price range that fits you, and the option package is what you want for the bang for your dollar. So that being said, y'all, the video's almost over. So I want to tell y'all, be safe out here in this COVID. People that, watching, I hope y'all stay safe. God bless y'all. And I hope y'all make a decision that suits you and not worry about what other people are saying about cars, or whatever decision you go with, you make that point to be what you like from your perspective that fits your needs, y'all. This is Talk About It TV. It's 30 minutes plus. I'm sorry. Hope I didn't bore y'all to death, but this is my first video introduction to me, man. I'm Rico Ruger, Young Scatty. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, go follow me. We got many more. And once again, I'm sorry for the light up here, y'all. I'm sorry for it. Blinding y'all. I'm trying to keep my head over it so that way y'all can get a good, footage. And the video is not picking up the light. So, once again, I'm sorry for the volume. I'm sorry for the footage being cut on the phone. My video camera is tore up. So, like I said, y'all, like, subscribe, comment. If you got pictures, if you got, share your thoughts on what you got and why you got it. I'm and likely to hear. I want to hear, why you got it and what you get and what you went with and what you like about it and what you don't like. Feel free to comment, y'all. Like I said, follow your boy, man. We got many more videos coming. This ain't gonna be the first one. This is the first one, but never the last. You know what I'm saying? So follow your boy. It's unedited. It's not script. This is all from me. I didn't write nothing down to say. I didn't think about nothing. This is just a true, inspired, real heart video that I wanted to put out as my first video for y'all on my channel. So, like I said, follow your boy, subscribe, share, like, comment, whatever. I get back with you. You know what I'm saying? TalkAboutItTV.com. Rico Ruger, Young Scatty, man. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? We back. So, follow your boy. We got more to come. Better videos, you know what I'm saying? Gonna get better once my camera get here. So again, I apologize to all of y'all. And the ones that's gonna follow me, subscribe. I appreciate the subscribe. I appreciate you following me, taking 30 minutes of your time listening to me. It's all love, bro. Where you from, where you at, it doesn't matter. What kind of car you got, it doesn't matter. As long as you're happy, I'm happy, we all are happy. Hey, it's Mopar or no car. Let's get it, man. Y'all have a blessed day.